everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Team Building. And today I present to you a team that I think is going to be very fun. It's a team that is designed to make Golbez turn into 1,000 nukes, especially on group fights, in AoE fights. I think it's pretty fun. The team is Iroha, Golbez, and Serah. So there are many variations that you can do on this team. But the goal here is to kinda empower Golbez as much as possible to do as much AoE damage as possible. Golbez by himself is already a really good AoE damage dealer. He has a lot of split damage, a lot of auto splash as well. Most importantly, like the way Golbez functions is that he's a pretty self-sufficient DPS overall, because he puts his own Imperial, he has his own enchants and bravery amplifier and all of that, but he's also gated a little bit by having 4 framed buffs to upkeep, so he doesn't have too much space there for buffs. But he does, so what we can do is empower him as much as possible through side effects, auras, calls, and all of that. Most importantly, Golbez in his kit has a lot of low bravery hits count with a lot of HP dumps between attacks, right? So with that in mind, I think Iroha becomes a priority for him pretty much, because Iroha with his bravery refund mechanic after every HP attack synergizes very well with Golbez, I think. So we're gonna have Iroha there for Golbez. Iroha also heals, of course, so we have that. She also has a little bit of auras. And she will provide that. And then we finish up the team with Serah in this case, but we could use a lot of different stuff. We could use Waka, we could use, I don't know, pretty much anybody really that can empower Golbez in one way or another. In this case, with Serah, what we want to do is maximize the Max Brave. So having a good Max Brave buff for Golbez, I think that's really good, like I said, because he has a lot of split damage. Or if not Max Brave, having a lot of overflow. It's really good for Golbez too. In this case, remember, we are talking about group fights, okay? So in this case, we're going to do a 3 target fight in a bit. Of course, Serah has a lot of very good auras overall. She has the Max Brave, a lot of good debuffs as well, which controls the fight really well. She is overall really good as a kind of aura bot character, but she does more than that. She's really good in this case to empower Golbez to the max. Now, like I said, what I want to do here for Golbez is maximize my Max Brave, okay? Because I want to do as much AoE as possible. Especially during summon, we should hit for big numbers there. During bars, we should hit for, like I said, for 1,000 nukes. So we're gonna try and do that. As far as calls goes, I have a Fusion call pretty much mandatory here for the fight that we're going to do, which is the 9 LUFENIA Lost Chapter fight here, which requires hitting dark or wind damage pretty much for the orb. This one is needed because otherwise magic attackers gets resisted if you're not hitting weakness. So absolutely needed Fusion call. Remember that Fusion call is just really good overall because it gives overflow as well and all of that. And then we have a Gabran call for even more HP damage up. That, you know, goes really well as well with Golbez. For Golbez, I do have a Waka call for, well, first of all, we can put status reel for 2 turns on the enemy, which isn't bad at all, because any debuff that we get increases our bravery damage as well. But most importantly, for the Brave Reels call, which gives us a ton of Max Brave and attack. So we're gonna try and proc Brave Reels before going into Bar's phase. After that, we also have a Garland friend. We could use, I think, a lot of different support calls here, support friends here. We're going with Garland and see how it goes, where can we use it. And we start the fight. So this is a 3 target fight, like I said. The enemies can be pretty nasty. They have a strong all attack as well. So first of all, I'm gonna don't know if I wanna use. Nah, let's just use. Let's not proc Fujin Call right away. We will hit for nothing here. It's okay. All right. All right. Then we absolutely want our paradigm shift combo here. She gets resisted 2 right now. Okay. Moonlight to get our buffs on Golbez. And that way we have 6 buffs. All the buffs that we need on Golbez right there. The poison is really good in this case, avoiding HP attacks likely. Okay, I say we proc a status reel as well. Very nice. We got a confuse on the boss, that's cool. Free Dark Enchant, why not? Alright, and now we start doing some damage. Alright. I'm gonna use the recast for free here on Iroha. And then Satsu. We of course have to be careful of not overlapping debuffs. We absolutely want to keep space. It's not a problem here, but always keep that in mind. Alright, and then we do a nice fusion. Okay. Let's proc Gabrant as well. All advance. And wound. Yeah, that guy isn't doing too good on max break. A lot of debuffs going on here. He has status reel on him as well. And with Golbez here, let's do a Black Fang right away. Alright, as you can see, we're already hitting very, very high. Which is good. The countdown appears. Alright. Okay. That guy has status reel on him, so the main boss I mean. So his recast shouldn't kill us, it should still be a pretty strong hit though. So let's be careful for that. He has a lot of max breakdown too. Holy crap, okay. Nice miss there, very good. Alright. Moonlight to refresh the buffs and everything. Keep the orb up as well, which is also important to do. 0 max brave on that guy. Ouch. Very nice. Always nice to see that. Alright, a little bit of HP damage by that guy. They get a lot of turns, like you're seeing, so the orb goes down really fast. So we need to be careful of that. Alright, with all of that said and done, let me just check if they have everything that I need on them. Pretty much yes. I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna take out Serah here. Imetoshi is really good, and call our good old friend Garland. And let's see what we can do to maximize our damage as much as possible. So, do we want to burst right away? Probably yes. Let's see how much damage we can do. Now let's use Brave Reels. Like I said, I want as much max Brave as possible. So we have that. We have the Dark Enchant on. We are ready to go, man. We have the AA up as well. We have all the calls. Pretty much everything that we need. So let's burst. And let's abuse that Garland burst effect as well. Yep. That should do. That is the damage that we are doing here. Very, very high. Black Fang. Great. So this should be a very, very fat burst phase here. And it is over 4 million, so over 4 million damage there. Pretty good, I would say. It's on 3 targets, of course, but still, very good. We basically got half health of the minions in one go. So that's not bad, not bad. Iroha's EX should do a lot of damage as well. And in fact it does. Very, very high damage there. Okay. Now we don't want to stop here. We want to abuse Garland's burst effect. I want to abuse as much max brave as possible, like I said. So I'm gonna summon right away. And get even more max brave. And let's use LD. LD. That's 1.5 million damage. Alright. Garland, we need to use Bind of Chaos first. I'm probably gonna use NEX with Garland because I want to do more damage on the main boss as well. Nice. That is very, very good. Yeah, I'm gonna use Disaster of Chaos on the main boss. Let's do more damage on him. This one should do a lot of damage too. Indeed, very good. 2 meteors, yeah, why not? Let's do that. This one, even just the EX hits like a truck here. Very good. Let's see. I'm gonna use. We have a launch though, so I'm gonna let's use Amatsu Chon. Do some nice damage there as well. All right. More Binds of Chaos. Keep delaying them and use our Garland burst effect to the fullest. When the ads die, it should, if I remember correctly, this guy becomes pretty tanky. So we need to be mindful of that. Let's do a little bit more single target damage there. Very good. We could launch here too, actually. Yeah. Very nice, that's a lot of damage. And one more Black Fang. Very good. I could use the recast, but then I lose my fusion call, so let's not do that. Just gonna use fusion. Okay, one of the dolly is out. This guy should start empowering himself a lot. He's still heavily debuffed, and Serah is gonna come back. Right here, very good. Let's re-proc Gabrand. Okay. Yeah, this one will not hit for very much because we don't have the Fujin Imperial on. I mean the Enchant on. We have an all attack coming up. Dark Enchant because it should be pretty tanky now without the adds here. Rising Wave. Still hitting very, very hard with Golbez. Okay, that's a little bit annoying because we should have enough poison. Yes. It's a strong laser to the face though. Alright. Free cast up. Actually, there was no need for that, but it's okay. We need to heal up a little bit, so... yeah, let's use one Rise from Ashes. One more Black Fang. Very nice. One more all advance. Get more max breakdown, which is always very, very useful. All right. Awesome. We finish with an ICX from Golbez. And yeah, I mean, I think we melted these things on the spot pretty much. And that's the kind of the fun about this team composition here, is just empowering Golbez to do like as much damage as he possibly can on AoE. And of course, like I said, there are a lot of variations here that you could do on this team. I would say that Iroha though is really good for Golbez. Maybe don't move that part out if you wanna do this combo. But then you can swap out like Serah for something else. You can also change the support character if you want to use that. Of course, the calls are also you know, up to you. Really depends. I think Waka call is good on Golbez though. And yeah, I hope you had fun with this one. Yeah, always cool to see Golbez throwing out a massive amount of damage like that. It's pretty satisfying. All right, thanks all for watching, and see you guys on the next videos. Bye bye.